From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, February 4th, 2015. Silver is trading at $17.40 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,270 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $227. Antiwar.com reports ongoing negotiations between Iran and the P5+1 seems to be nearing a major breakthrough, with reports that the U.S. and Iranian officials are discussing a compromise that would remove a major obstacle from the deal. The compromise centers on the centrifuges and would have the U.S. agreeing Iran gets to keep its civilian enrichment program in return for Iran reconfiguring its centrifuges to be much less efficient. Though officials aren't saying how close this compromise is to being finalized, the specificity of the plan suggests it's pretty far through the negotiating phase, more so than any previous reports. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani says that the gap between the two sides are getting much narrower and that he believes that a nuclear deal is getting closer to being finalized. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. The Wall Street Journal reports federal prosecutors allege Ross Ulbricht was the Dread Pirate Roberts, the criminal mastermind running the secret online drug marketplace Silk Road. Now it's time to see if the jury agrees with the prosecution. Ulbricht's trial in a New York federal courtroom has painted conflicting portraits of the 30-year-old who faces potential life in prison for alleged crimes relating to his alleged operation of Silk Road. Prosecutors say he was a power-hungry kingpin who used threats of violence and murder to protect his drug empire on the internet. Ulbricht's lawyers say he was the site's peaceful and innocent creator who was framed by the real villains. In the trial's closing arguments on Tuesday, prosecutors accused Ulbricht of setting up the Silk Road from the start as a way to sell illegal drugs. They say he was the real-world identity of Dread Pirate Roberts, the online pseudonym used by the top boss on Silk Road. Ulbricht's lawyers conceded early on in the trial that he created Silk Road, but they said he handed it off to others after a few months and was lured back to take the fall. Joshua Draytell, Ulbricht's lawyer, told jurors that they should discredit all of the government's digital evidence because it could have been manufactured by someone else to frame Ulbricht. The jury will begin deliberating Wednesday morning. ExpressCoin is the best choice for buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and more. ExpressCoin prides themselves on their customer service, so much so that the back end on the website should allow them to be even more focused on your needs. Get your cryptocurrencies with money order, check, wire transfer, or cash deposit. Get started at expresscoin.fppradio.com. That's expresscoin.fppradio.com. Reuters reports credit rating firm Standard & Poor's will pay $1.5 billion to resolve a collection of lawsuits over its ratings on mortgage securities that soured in the run-up to the 2008 financial crisis, concluding one of the U.S. government's most ambitious cases tied to the housing collapse. The settlement comes after more than 2 years of litigation, as S&P tried to beat back allegations that it issued overly rosy ratings in order to win more business. S&P parent McGraw-Hill Financial Incorporated said that it will pay $687.5 million to the U.S. Department of Justice and $687.5 million to 19 states and the District of Columbia, which had filed suits over the ratings. The United States government sued S&P in 2013 after initial settlement talks broke down, seeking $5 billion and accusing the ratings firm of defrauding investors. S&P argued that its ratings were protected under the First Amendment right to free speech and described the lawsuit as retaliation for the firm downgrading the credit rating of the United States government. Authorities said the payout from S&P exceeds the company's profits earned for rating mortgage-backed securities from 2002 to 2007. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.